welcome back and or to the channel. It's Tuesday, March 26th, and we are in Beaver Dam, Ohio, right just north of Lima at the Flying J, spending the night, heading back to Michigan. Burned through my route pretty quick. Now, if you all could, like, share, and subscribe. I see the channel's been really growing. It has doubled in the subscriber this last month, and all I need is about 20 more. We can meet that minimum threshold, get into that 50 subscriber. We can get live and have this discussion today, which we are going to start talking about, and that is all the rhetoric going on about Michigan and them housing the illegal immigrants coming into this country. So I want to dive into a main article. There's been several out there, but I'm just going to pick through because I have some warnings and worries about some of this stuff the government is throwing down us, and they're masking it over by enlightening a lot of monetary, you know, here's some money, quiet you up, help us out. So throw on my glasses here. They're not the most gorgeous thing, definitely shows my age. From Michigan.gov, the Newcomer rental subsidy, and it has all the applications. So basically, the first main paragraph is the Newcomer rental subsidy program provides refugees and other newcomer population eligible households with rental assistance up to $500 per month for up to 12 months, with eligibility based on immigration status and household income. Eligibility and immigration status: a beneficiary must have an eligible immigration status as defined by the Office of Refugee Resettlement, which includes refugees, asylees, special immigration visa, SIV, victims of human trafficking, Cuban and Haitian entrants, Afghan nationals, and Ukrainian humanitarian parolees. So they go on all these other immigration status. They break that down. Eligibility and household income: applicants must be renting individuals or households who are experiencing housing instability under 85% of the federal poverty limit, live in qualified census tract area. So you can't be in some off the grid where they can't track you. You've got to be basically in a big city or somewhere where they're taking census polls. Have an income at or below 60% of the area median income. So, and they go on and break it down more. What I had a problem with this is, with all the squatter stuff going on right now, and like Atlanta, Georgia, I got to listen to Christina Smallhorn. If you go over to her channel this last Sunday afternoon, she went live, and there was a realtor down there who has said that Atlanta has been overrun with squatters. They are the #1 city with squatter problems, and they've had over 1,200 homes already taken over by squatters using squatter rights, enforcing either the investors that own that rental property, or people that own the home as a second home, you know, vacation home, what have you. So these people are coming in and taking over the properties, and they're using the law. It's a lawfare now. Now, there's been economic warfare between what, you know, with us doing sanctions on Russia, but then again, China can do their own on us. So it's, you know, economic warfare, but also lawfare warfare going on right now. And now that they're here, they're using our laws against us, and we have to be on the swivel about this. So I went under, and the following resources provide the full scope of program eligibility requirements. Landlord Agreement. I went under that Landlord Agreement, and here we go. So this is under when you click on that, this brings me to the Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity, Global Michigan. So Global Michigan, whatever that is, maybe to help globally outside of its borders, Michigan Newcomer Rental Subsidy Program Landlord Agreement. So this is what really got me with the Landlord Agreement. The Office of Global Michigan, in partnership with Michigan State Housing Development Authority, is addressing the critical housing challenge that many newcomers are facing by creating the Newcomer Rental Subsidy Program. This program provides rental subsidy support for refugees and other newcomer populations resettled in Michigan. The following will provide information and requirements relevant to the program as it relates to the partnership between the OGM, Office of Global Michigan, and program beneficiaries, referred to here as landlords. So, the following will provide information requirements relevant to the program as it relates to the partnership. Well, I already just said that. Sorry. The guidelines for the landlords to meet. So let's go through it. Number one, the program is funded for a maximum of 2 years or until funding is fully expended. Start date is October 23rd, 2023. So this has already been in place. The household must apply and be approved for services under this program no later than November 30th, 2024. The households will have to meet eligibility requirements as stated in the program summary, timeline, and amount of assistance. A individual, and this is funny when we get into this section, about they put the Michigan residents can get $6,000 a year for housing illegals. Here we go. And you got to go past that headline. Woohoo! Mainstream media is just atrocious. So an individual or household can be in the program for up to 12 months. Maximum per month amount is based on the number of household members. Single individual or households of 2 individuals, you get up to $300 a month. Households of 3 to 5 individuals, up to $400 a month. Households of six individuals, you get, or more, you get the $500 a month, $600 a year. So if they want you to house these people into your home to get that $6,000, they're gonna dump 6 people on you. So know what you're getting into. Ignorance is a bliss. In Americans, you got to stop and just, they throw money out there and just, your IQ drops and the lights go on and, oh, I can get free money. No, because we're going to go deeper into that here in a bit. So the Office of Global Michigan will issue payments to landlords through a system called Sigma. Landlords will have the choice to receive payments electronically or a written check by in the mail. Payments will be made in 3-month installments. So every quarter, you're going to get a check. No, you're not going to get it monthly. First payment will be issued upon the application being approved. Additional payments will be made thereafter. The landlord must provide OGM with a Sigma vendor identification number, which is kind of like an EIN with your LLC, blah, blah, blah. Landlords do not have a Sigma vendor identification number. You register here and they give you a link. And I'll put all these links down there. I'll put this on there. But Michigan.gov, the landlord will receive a 1099 at the end of the calendar year. This shit's getting taxed. Damn. You're gonna pay taxes on that $6,000. So, take off what, 35% of that. If funds distributed to OGM covered monthly rent for a period in which the tenant was not living in the approved property, landlord agrees to return the funds from this period. So if they only stay there for 6 months and you get the full 12, send back 6. So by accepting funds from the NRS program, you're agreeing to the terms described in this document. All right, this is all hogwash. don't bring these people into your home. You're gonna get screwed, because on the back end of this, not only is that number in the money such a farce, now you're agreeing to these terms. You as the landlord owning the rental property, or as the homeowner bringing these people in and renting out a room, you've signed, you're signing with the government. Now you're receiving money from the government. These immigrants are coming in and they have got just an arsenal of information. You can't tell me once they get into, say, your rental property or your home, that when their time's up, that they ain't gonna pull the squatter rights on you. So, do you want to have 6 people tucked in your home and you have, say, teenage daughters, what have you? Folks, you gotta wake up and realize what they're doing to us. They're breaking the family unit. That is all part of their agendas. They want to deteriorate and take away the family unit of America. All they want to do is just control us. And I'm sorry if this sounds like the other side of me from the trucking side, but that you're not used to. But hey, you got to look out for yourself. Right now, people, the investors that have bought rental properties are getting bombarded with squatters right now across the country from New York. I mean, you've heard about the lady that checked on her mom's home from Spain, went to check on it there in Manhattan or New York, and she went in, there were squatters in there. They beat her, bludgeoned her, put her in a duffel bag and shoved her in a closet dead, and took off with her Lexus SUV. So squatters are doing this, and these are all these foreign nationals coming in. So if you're going to open your home, you are opening a whirlwind of problems, and you have no idea the hellfire that's going to come to your door front, especially when you're signing agreements like this with the government and taking government money. So think hard and wise of what you're doing, because I know for my safety, I'm rejecting this. No, I've got enough stuff on my plate. I don't need to add any more. So I'm already, you know, as a white male, I'm already up against the wall because of all this diversity going on in the country. So until next time, folks, like I said, take a look into some of this information and see, because does it pass the sniff test? Does it look too good to be true to really say, boy, this would be great? Because know the consequences. Most of these people aren't getting vetted, and it's really, you know, they say they do, but the government can tell you anything to make a honey glazed Krispy Kreme donut look healthy and good, but in the end, is it? So do you trust the government to do the legwork, or do you trust yourself? If you want the job done right, do it yourself type thing. So just know what you're signing your life off to. So that's all my rant, but that's my concerns and my warnings to you. Is these squatters, these nationalists, these illegal immigrants are coming in. They're using our law against us. So this will just, to me, this is going to open the door to allow them there in Michigan to get in and pull the squatters' rights on these the landlords, the people with rentals. Or what about if these people won't leave and they're in your home renting a room? So keep that in mind. And how safe would you feel once they pull this stuff against you? Then, you know, and you feel helplessness. But that's it from me. Until next time, continuing educating, stay safe. Read your articles to know if you're going to keep yourself safe that way. And we'll talk soon. And also, one last thing, almost forgot, is we're rebranding the channel. And the channel, the next video should come out with the branding. I'm 3/4 of the way done with it. So it's going to have a new intro and a new look. So look for that coming up. Next video, folks. I'm excited to share it with you. I was hoping to have it out, but this was very priority to get to this information to you. So Next time, self-educated entrepreneur.